Today, I thought we'd do something a little bit different because I always like to sign youngsters anyway and develop wonder kids, but we've got some extreme examples, maybe a bit too early, so you could argue, in the first squad. So rather than doing 2 games today, I'm just going to do 1 Champions League game. It's against Borussia Dortmund, which I feel like our fixtures are pretty tricky. And then we'll talk about, just go through a couple of the youth players and look at the development and stuff. I've also got to say that I gained about 15 Patreons in the last couple of days. I just checked it in between recordings. And also Frank Wijbengar, I think that's right. I looked it up for your massive donation. Thank you so much. That actually really does help. So thank you. Right, let's go on with it. Let's look at some children. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. It's been going well. We've had a good run of fixtures, to be fair. But we have still won every single game to exist. So we're flying. But we had a really nice fixture list. So before we get into the Dortmund game, by the way, Dortmund, then we got Young Boys. Writes itself, doesn't it? And then AC Milan, never heard of them. Eintracht Frankfurt, Juventus, that's the other thing. Porto and Shakhtar. So we need to pick up some points. I could get some difficult opposition. Anyway, so let's go for a couple, especially because, and let me know if you enjoy this sort of side of things, because it's one of my favourite things. Like, I only signed, what did I sign? 5 players in the transfer window. That transfer window took me about 12, 14 hours real time to get through, just because I'm very lazy about a lot of stuff in this game. I'm not lazy about I was going to make a joke again. Scouting. By the way, this guy, Jefferson's coming in. I did do the classic thing of signing a Brazilian and then not realising they don't sign until they're 40 years old. So, but yeah, he's going to come. He's quite good. 17 years old. Yes, very nice. Anyway, so, Almeida, first one. I haven't really talked about him too much. He's just turned 20 years old now. Exceptional good player. It's very hard. If you've used wide centre backs, you'll know the problem of it can be quite hard to find good wide centre backs on support or attack because centre backs don't generally have dribbling and crossing. I'm playing supportive ones. I don't really find the need for crossing very much. It's very rare. Dribbling's okay, but as long as they've got good passing and vision, he's got 11 passing, 11 vision. It's fine, and he's still developing, and we're training him. So, yeah. He's going to be here long term. He's going to probably need a new contract soon because he's massively underpaid. So, Eros Martinez, 22 years old, has just turned into a very solid player. Look at the absolute consistency of the man. You know what you're getting out of him. Glenn Robinson, now 24 now, so he's peaking. In my world, 24 is like peaking, but is an exceptionally good centre back and a good wide centre back as well. That's the key. He can dribble and cross a little bit. So yeah, he's just a perfect player. He's linked with a lot of clubs. Let's look at some of the young ones. Not too. So Rygaard's going to be an interesting one. He scored 8 and 8, so I can't really. Yeah, well, I'll carry on. Exactly, I did pay a lot of money for him. I don't think he's ever going to be a world beater, but I think he's going to be a good player. But if we get some of the younger ones. So the Lettuce, right, 16 years old. I'm thinking to sort of fit into our system, he's going to be a box-to-box midfielder. Is going to be his bag. He's he's got a couple of really outstanding attributes and then lots of 10s and stuff, but he's 16. So plenty of time to work on that. He could be an exceptional talent. We'll keep an eye on the under-21s, but he's got 3 under-21 appearances already for France. They know what they've got on their end, don't they? And he's going to be called the Lettuce. Where's our boy? He's getting old now. Salerno has just turned 16 years old. Again, he's already had game time. I know it's not important for players this level, but in my, in the canon of the Loki verse, they do gain benefits from it because that's so dumb. But he could be an exceptional talent as well. But also, Also, got a couple of loanies. This is Federum Demirican, our goalkeeper, 19-year-old German goalkeeper. We're loaning. I did this on purpose. I got lots of loan offers, but I decided to accept Fiorentina because they were going bankrupt, and we did like nab one of their from the bargain bucket. We paid a lot of money, to be fair, but we got them out of bankruptcy, to be fair. If anything, they owe us. Yeah, I hadn't thought of it like that. But yeah, not played well, not played great. I don't know what sort of team they've got left over. He's not. It's early doors. He might have already been dropped. He might. There's a chance. If I'm putting the clues together, he might have already been dropped. But that's fine. They can survive. And I thought I'd loan him out to him. And then the only other real one that I think has Lancelot, I think he's going to be he's going to have a really good, solid career as like a championship equivalent player, but he's not going to be for us. And then the only one is Alfieri, he's got a good chance as well. I sent him on purpose to Bolton. So and he's playing plenty of football. He's got a 14 under 20. He's got 4 goals. Yeah, but like a solid sort of playmakery, but we use deep line playmaker, but we don't really need that. But he can play on the left as well a little bit. So yeah, overall development. I don't think we've got any. Oh, it's him. He snuck into the under 18s. We've got some decent players, but none of these like Flav and stuff. This little Brazilian fella is going to be a good player, but nothing exceptional. But the development of this team is just the sky's the limit. If we can keep hold of it, hopefully we're going to become a big enough side that they're not going to all want to leave immediately as soon as a big club comes sniffing. All right, Fonseca, we need more from you, mate. Underperforming. You were one of the star players. You were brilliant last season. You got a lot of goals. 12 goals for us last season. We need more of that, please. Bazagli's now coming. He's playing superb now on this left-hand side. Alejandro's had some good games. Got a beat last season, and he is on fire. But he did this last season. Started well, tailed off. So, right. Kind of need a win here, boys. Do we draw our first 2? We need a win. None of my old boys there now. I did get a board. They were very disappointed that we haven't created the best youth system the world has ever seen. It's a weird message. There's only so much I could do. A lot of it's just luck at this point. But I did sign a new contract, which is good because I still haven't updated it for the intro from the last time I was supposed to do stuff. So it's reminded me to update it. Right, okay. We seem to be, I don't know, timid a little bit. Not only with our chance creation just as dropped their chance creation. Normally we give the opposition teams a little go. We let them have a go. Okay. Oh. We need to win this, boys. I've got a feeling. I'm just feeling it. It's just Rygaard's great, but I'm just feeling a bit of Sainor action. Fonseca's naked. He's having a slightly better game. Right, come on, boys. Yeah, so like maybe once a season, if I remember, once a season I'll do like a youth review and we look at some of our young players, see how they're developing, what needs to be worked on, if they're going to make it. I need to do that more. This is nice. Right, Alejandro. I've kind of decided that Alejandro, I'm just going to play him as a attacking complete wing back. He could potentially move into midfield. I'm Trent Alexander-Arnold him. Say no. Tits on a stick. But I'm just going to play him as an attacking right winger forever. Probably a complete wing back forever. Just because I want to just compare his stats over the course of all the seasons. Because he'll be like, oh, that one season he only got 2 assists. Yeah, but he was playing a fullback support. I want to be able to compare stats, so therefore we're always playing with a complete wingback. Wow, this is a football game, isn't it? Right. The cannon. Let's bring some life on the attacking sense. I think I might just go full 4. The Lettuce is a good young player, like a really good young player. And Henry's having a good game, but he's dead. I'm going for a full 5 subbages. Is this wise? I'll do it that way round. I'm going to swap them over. Okay. No injuries, lads. Don't get kicked. Don't jump into tackles. Right, first, is this the first highlight? Second highlight of the half? Oh, good closing down. Good closing down. Get him, Cannon. I win that. Look, okay. Good flick on. Exactly misses the tackle. Oh, he makes up for it though. He's killed a man. Oh, that's a pen. We've just started punching people. Has Domingo been on the pitch like a minute? Right. Peltier. I'm not liking his name. Pellet. I might just call him Pellet. Okay. Annoying. Undeserved lead, but we haven't done enough to score. So this actually puts us in a bit of a danger zone in regards to... Oh, we can't just flop out of the Champions League, can we? Are we? Would we? Should we? That's irritating. That is. Stretch them out, boys. Right, here we go. Let's do it, boys. Turn on the style. Just pretend it's a league game. No? Interesting turn of events. Not a good one. Well, that's rubbish, boys. That's rubbish. We didn't turn up. Interesting then. So we've won every single league game and cannot win in Europe for love nor money. Okay. If I was to what if I purposely lose a couple of league games? Do I then get repaid in Champions League wins? Might have to try. Desperate times and all that. Right, there we go, my friends. Hope you enjoyed that little youth insight. No more jokes. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'll see you next. I'll play a bunch of games now. We'll get the season underway. Yeah. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We'll fight Young Boys next. We'll do that. AC Milan. Well, we beat everybody in the league. So if that is a league match, guys, and then we'll just win that. And that's winnable. And then we'll be back on track for the last 2. Okay, right, good. Right, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.